People are people. You cannot control them, to be honest. No matter what you do, you cannot control people. You cannot make them do things that you believe that is right or righteous, because they will always have their own idea of things and their beliefs. You cannot change it. It's a fact because I got to get this kind of relationship with people who are close to me, that I really wanted them to change for me, because they were the ones who limit me in many ways. They are one of the reasons that I thought back then that they're limiting how I grew as a person, because they are my environment. And there's this quote that says, go to a place where you will grow, to surround yourself with people. It's not the exact phrase, but I think you get the point, that surround yourself with people who will, nourish you. I no no no. You will surround yourself with people who you will going to realize more about yourself. You get to learn more about yourself, and grow about. So that happened to me. I well, I cannot leave this place. Honestly, that's a fact. I cannot leave where I am. Not that instantaneous, but I am getting there. Actually, I've been planning out my life. But when you stuck in this kind of place, there are a lot of things you will going to realize, you know. But you have to go through this chaos, this kind of hell where you suffer mentally because you keep on reacting about certain things. You let your emotions decide what you think. So, mm, you see, my parents are not that kind of knowledgeable about parenting, and I got to be a parent to myself because of that. So I grew up with them, having this person who I hate the most, which is myself. I really hate who I become because they were there. Well, I don't want to say that I hate them. I still love them because I unconditionally love them. No matter how they have been a parent to me. Um, just think that they just got that access to more knowledge compared to us right now, because informations, you can get it anywhere in the internet. You can just grab new knowledge and apply it to yourself, either for your health, for your skills, for your mindset, for your heart, you know even spiritually. You could find words that would you know can grow off. But then I understood that they were not that um access, and they've been boxed to kind of like a victim mindset, where they keep on saying that we we can no longer be out here. This is the way I am. I cannot change. So it's like they were like that. While I'm on the other hand who had like access to internet because of we live in this kind of era right now. I live in this kind of era. I kind of have that growth mindset in me that I could change, but but it's not that always consistent because sometimes I also fail and sometimes I succeed. So I am just saying that I keep on fluctuating. I keep on going highs in my life and going lows as well. So it's like it's never that a fix, but I always try better every day because of that because I don't want to be stuck on this kind of place. So where I was saying was what I was saying was they were the ones who like limit me. Um you know, they cannot provide emotional, they cannot provide enough emotional support, they cannot provide enough financial support, they cannot provide enough advices, because they were busy chasing money because we were like money centered, right? I mean we were like money centered. They were the ones who like had this make, you know the center of their life is money. And well, just wanted to really emphasize on how I had to deal with them because they are my loved ones. No matter who they becoming, I still love them. And this is all about relationships. So relationships with them, it's really hard because sometimes they cannot understand you when most of the time they don't listen, really. And it's more of every time you do keep on listening to yourself. That's all you have to do. In my case, I keep on listening to what I believe in, and I've learned this. I learned so much during well, it's still ongoing. My personal development is still ongoing, and I keep on improving every day, and I keep on absorbing books, knowledge, and wisdom from people, people, and people I met online and people who I didn't met really, but I can get, you know, wisdom from, like the philosophers, like stories about people, spiritual philosophers like that. Those were the ones who like I really look up. I know, not really look. I get information too. So also I like science based things because I get to learn facts, how science works, especially our minds do, like how does it works and how we deal with everything. So I'm really interested in that as well, with in terms of personal development. And of course, I'm the kind of kid, I'm kind of that guy who likes to share more to his parents, even though they're like that. um they keep on, defending themselves when you state facts about them. So when they're kind of faced by a reality, they keep on denying it. So you cannot like give them things and expect more that they could change from what you have said. So basically, I just wanted to say that um you I feel guilty about doing that, even though it was really helpful that I can also learn from that. But they cannot change for you no matter what you do. So instead of that, what I felt was the guilt in me, that I felt like, am I controlling them? Am I making them do things that I mean, it's good, but you know, I don't need to push them to change, to connect, or to be better individual, because first and foremost, I cannot even up sometimes I cannot apply the things that I advise, because I also struggle from what I learn from, or what I keep I mean struggle in life. So I have to go through that and realize that I we cannot really change people, that we cannot force people to learn from us. And although what I really intended was my intention for them was to really just give them advices for their betterment, but I feel the guilt because I really want them to change for me, right? Because they I am being affected by them, their mindset, how they talk to me, their tones, and I carry that kind of behavior, which is I'm really now against of it. I mean, you know, it's been months that I've been resisting that kind of um persona, that I'm not that kind of person, because I believe I I get better every day, and I every day I try to become kind, and more kind to myself, because when I become kind to myself, whenever I speak softly about things for myself, it radiates outside. It people get you know people gets the benefit from me as well. The way I am kind to myself, I become kind to people as well, because you cannot give something that you cannot apply for yourself. So you take actions only if you apply it to yourself first. You take actions to yourself so you can make actions for them. So I felt guilty about that. Honestly, I was hell guilty about what I've said to them, because I really wanted them to change. But it's not really about more of them that I really wanted it to change, but what I learned is it's more about myself. It's more about my protective mechanism. I wanted myself to not get affected by them, so I tend to change. I wanted them to eat this knowledge, you know, and not that like give them like advice, but make them face the reality, which most of the time they get angered by whenever I tell them the reality. That's how their reality. And I promise you that I also did that to myself at first, and then I was as well like them, but the thing is, I give up, you know. I give up being as well a parent to them, because I need to be more a parent to myself, to become someone that is not them, but more someone who is kind, who is loving, caring, you know, that is wealthy in terms of values for them. That's ironic because I need to be like now. I need to teach them a lesson as a child. Well, it's not our really responsibility for them, but when we really love someone, when um no matter what, who they are, um no matter who will they become, no matter how angry we are at them, if we love them, we will do things. We will resist. We will insist our connections. You know. But the thing is, that's it. You cannot be available every time, and I don't want to buy them with money in the future. But I really wanted to make them realize how important relationships are. How, in a way, that improving yourself is one way to build a bond with others that is worthwhile while you're still here on earth. So yeah, think it's really rough. 6 minutes now. I guess that's like all that I would wanted to say, because it's not more of that the guilt that I feel, that we feel about changing anyone. It's more about how we were going to see it. It's more about how we are going to protect ourselves. Just let them be who they are right now. Maybe one thing that could really change them is showing how good you will become someday, how wealthy you will become someday. Could be from values and financially, because how you show them that you're like that and you're like against all of what they are appearing and showing you. I think that's, I believe, that one way that they could change naturally, not something that you would advise them always, but showing them how to be kind to yourself in order to be kind to the people that matters to you. Thank you. That's all.